guys, I'm Jessie, and as you can see, my shelves are kind of messy, and that's because I need to reorganize them. They're like without rhyme nor reason. They are just what they are. Like, I don't have a real good organization. That shelf behind me that you're seeing is new. So I have like stuff to put on it, and like it's just not full. Like I, need to buy more books apparently, which I've done. No shame. Still not enough to like fill the whole shelf though. But I've been wanting to do like a bookshelf tour. I've been saying I'm gonna do one like when I'm ready, when everything's set up, when it's like nice and organized. And I really am starting to feel like that's never gonna happen. Like, it's never going to be nice and organized. It's never going to be done because I feel like I'm always going to want to change it because that's just who I am as a person. So, what I decided to do today is kind of do like a little bookshelf tour before I reorganize and change things up so we can see like kind of what it looks like now, and then you can give me feedback on how I can improve my organization because right now your girl needs help. I am not an organized person. As much as I try, I am very scatterbrained. I have to write things down. I'm that person. I am the person that like if I start cleaning in this room and then I go to take something to the kitchen, I'll start cleaning in the kitchen and forget what I was doing in here. Like, are you that person that's like, oh, I'm doing something in here, and then I walk like to put a dish away, and then I start doing the dishes, but then I walk to put like a towel away, and then I start doing the laundry, and like everything's half done? Just me? Anyway, that's why I just want to give this like mini library tour, bookshelf tour, and get your feedback and get some help on getting my shelves organized. So here we have the like overarching view. I'm gonna move some of this right now, but I wanted to show you like this is what it really looks like. That is my unhaul pile. She beautiful. She's gonna go to somewhere, probably my used bookstore. But this is the library room as it stands. I have half of this room basically. The other half is like my husband's office desk setup. So I've got my little table that's got my mic and like usually my like current reads and like some notes. I've got my chair and then a coffee table. And then of course we have like my husband's side and then my filming setup stuff, and then over here I have like my workout bike and stuff. But this is not the stuff y'all care to see, like the messy office stuff. This is what y'all want to see right here. I've got my ear wall, so I'm gonna move that just so I can like show it to you what's underneath, and yeah, we'll get right back with you. I'm really short, but we're gonna do this like shelf by shelf kind of. This is like my top keep kind of decor. I got this at the Disney Social Media Conference last year. It was on all of our like tables. They gave them to all of us with our little goodie bag. It was so cool. And then I just have like some Dollar Tree decor, and then my my Banshee. I have two of those. I got them at my friend got it for me at the Disney outlet. Whoop. So a lot cheaper than it is at the actual store. And we'll start with this shelf. This is a like Christmas ornament that my husband's friend made for us. I just keep it out all the time because it goes with my Real Mermaid Dollar Tree plaque that I need to hairspray because it's like super glittery and glitter falls everywhere. This is a little doll that I got when I went to Cozumel, Mexico, like 8 years ago. And then this is just a nice unorganized shelf. We'll move this so you can see what books are on it. Whoop. So I had initially planned for this to be like all like black and dark books, but then I like ran out of room. I'm not going to pull out and show you like every single book. Like you, unless they're like special ones, but like you can see the books on here. I don't think I've read any of these. Oh no, Child of a Mad God. I read and I absolutely loved. I'm excited to read The Disasters and Kill the Farm Boy. But, like, yeah, that's that shelf. Moving down, we've got this shelf of a mess. My Owl Crate Harry Potter mug. And then we've got, this is like from when I was a kid. Like this I've had since I was like little, like when Harry Potter was a big thing. And I'm not getting rid of my Harry Potter stuff. I know she's a trash bag, but I'm not getting rid of my Harry Potter stuff. This is I got this at the Dollar Tree too. Y'all, I'm a sucker for the Dollar Tree. But it's my Rogue One Jedi. Like, he is my absolute favorite. I love Donnie Yen, the actor that plays him. He is in one of my favorite movie series, which is the Ip Man movies. They are on Netflix if you've not seen them. It is like very loosely based on a true story. Ip Man was a martial artist who actually trained Bruce Lee in real life. Like, his real story is definitely super interesting, but, you know, of course they fictionalize it and make it really crazy. But yeah, if you have not seen Ip Man, go see Ip Man on Netflix. I believe there's 3 of them. But Donnie Yen is amazeballs. And then I have all of my Cassandra Clare books. These I read a long time ago. These I have not read, but I plan on it. I got them at a library sale, though. Ash Princess is great. I need to read these 2. And then these are my 3 illustrated Harry Potters. They're beautiful. The art is stunning in these, and I had started reading the first one with my daughter at one point. I mean, they're really pretty. They're really heavy, though. Real heavy. And then moving down, okay, we've got this mess of a shelf. So these are just like 3 random Harry Potter books that I've had since I was a kid. I know, no dust jacket. But like these I stood in line for one time. Like the middle of the night, like midnight release. Stood in line to get these. They're first editions. I have them. And then I've got my Eye of the World, Wheel of Time books, my Robert Jordan shelf. I don't have all of the books, obviously. 15 books don't fit on here, but I got like every single one of these at the library sale as well. So yeah, I've only read these 2. I need to read the rest of them. Oh, I'm sitting on my dog now because she won't move, so I'm just going to like sit on her. I'm just kidding. She's sitting right behind me. This is like the messiest library tour, isn't it? This is like the most random shelf, okay? This is just no rhyme, no reason. These are just books that I have. No rhyme, no reason. That book right there, Born by Jeff Vandermeer, is freaking amazing. Weird as hell, but so amazing. Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, loved it. Really want to read Wicked Saints and A Memory Called Empire. Gone World, I got from my mom. Her second cousin is the author. Didn't know that. Makes me more excited to read it. I haven't read any of the others, but like, There Will Come a Darkness seems good. And then Everyone Loves A Curse of Dark and Lonely. This, though, looks so sad, but it's my like classics shelf. And I actually really love classics. I've read pretty much all of those. Lust for Life by Irving Stone. That is the biography of Vincent van Gogh. I have Canterbury Tales, Tale of Two Cities, which I absolutely adore. Don't ask why. Seawolf by Jack London, which is like, you see it, is like literally so old. But I love this book. I've read it so many times. Sailor on Horseback, which is the Jack London biography. So good. I have another copy of it out in my living room that I'll show you in a minute. Les Mis and Moby Dick, my Lord of the Rings bind up, The Hobbit, Great Gatsby, which I actually didn't love, and then Princess Bride, which duh. Moving on, we're just gonna shift along the floor. This is where my chair and table usually are. This is my bottom shelf on this non-matching bookshelf. Most of these I picked up back before Book Outlet was trash, or before we knew Book Outlet was trash. So like I would do just like big Book Outlet orders. Haven't read any of those, have I? I'm really excited for Riot Baby though, and The Black God Drums. This book looks so good. And the cover is so pretty. And sometimes I just want to grab like a really short novella. So I'm probably going to read that soon. And then Riot Baby. I've heard good things about like Shadow, Bright, and Burning. And then Half a King is like Joe Abercrombie's YA, I believe. So I need to get on that. Moving on. We're just staying on the bottom so I don't have to get my fat ass up. We've got Heart of Iron. The Last Girl on Earth, which I've heard really good things about. Nixie, I've heard really good things about. The whole Binti trilogy, which I absolutely adore. I have read that. Nocturna, I want to read. I'm thinking I'm going to put Sawkill Girls on my next TBR. And then The Humans, I heard was really good. Oh, scooting along. We're almost there, guys. Not really. I've got a whole bunch of books. Eight Will Fall. Battle Royale I want to get to really soon because my friend Chelsea got me that for my birthday. Prior of the Orange Tree, I want to read so bad. But it's so big. Cowboy Stories. This is like one I got from like my grandpa's house that I just have kept. The Princess Diarist and Final Girls is another one I'll probably read soon because it's like getting into spooky season. See? A mess. These are more books that I got from like my grandpa's house when he passed. Yes, I have a copy of the Quran. Yes, that is mine. I did my final paper my senior year in high school on Abrahamic religion. So I read a good chunk of the Quran as part of my research. I have some history books, Seabiscuit, Dream Interpretation, and then The Yearling, which I absolutely love because like it's really close to where I live. Marjorie Kennan Rawlings. I cannot say her name. Her like estate is really close, and there's like a Yearling restaurant right by us. That was my husband's like Star Wars graphic novel, and then some yearbooks from the late 90s when I was in school. That's embarrassing. Here we have more books. Truth Witch, which I'm super excited about. A Catawitch, which again I'm super excited about. And Eve of Man. The Test. This one I want to get to really soon because I've heard it's like an episode of Black Mirror. And of course Illuminae. I feel like everyone owns Illuminae. Haven't read it yet though. These I mostly got at the book sale. The library book sale. Fifth Petal, I have no idea what it is. I might unhaul that because, like, I don't even know. The Host, I haven't read. I've heard it's a lot better than Twilight. The End of Stories, which Chris Colfer, I love Glee. So when I saw that he did, like, a kid's story, and then, like, I saw it at the library sale, I was like, yes, I'm getting this for Willow and I. Because it's adorable. We're moving up. This is the, like, squares. But I've got some Alice in Wonderland. Princess and the Fangirl. I actually ordered whatever the book is that comes before this. Because I didn't know they were like in a series. Like I didn't know they had to actually read them in order. So there's Princess and the Fangirl. What's the other one? Geekerella. I just ordered Geekerella. Because like I know it's not my normal jam. It's pretty contemporary. But I thought I just felt like I wanted a light fluffy romance with like geeky aspects to it. Girl of Fire and Thorns I really liked. I'm super excited to read this because I've heard Starla from Starla Reads rant and rave about the future of Another Timeline. So this I'm reading now. These I still need to pick up. Magic for Liars is like super underrated and really, really good. You should pick up Magic for Liars. Here we have the entire Cinder series. Lunar Chronicles. That's what it's called. I've only read Cinder, but I liked it. And then Kingdom, Lost Boy, and Zodiac. I feel like this is like a Disney shelf. Like, they're not Disney, but they're like fairy tale inspired. And then Kingdom is kind of Disney. And then Lost Boy. And then Zodiac, I found it at Dollar Tree. So, yeah. More, I think some of these came from the Dollar Tree. Some of them came from the library sale. So, like the Kingdom Keepers. And then Ink Spell and Holes. Oh, I forgot I had Holes. And then I keep this. That's got the letters. This love box actually has the letters for my board in it. Now we're going to stand up. So we've got my board. And there's like nothing behind it, is there? Just like the box for the Harry Potter books. That's got all my audio equipment in it. I keep my mic and my chargers and stuff. Just more books. Like, these have no rhyme nor reason. Look, I have the Game of Thrones book that I've never read. And Frankenstein and the Count of Monte Cristo, really, those just wouldn't fit on my classics shelf. Secret Life of Bees. So this book I stole. Y'all are gonna judge me. From my high school. Look. Now you know what high school I went to. T.C. Robertson in North Carolina. I never returned it because I liked it so much. So there's that. We'll go for this shelf last. This is just like the top of my shelf. I let a friend borrow this book, so I don't have it right now. But I got this again at the Disney conference and got to meet Ashley, and she's like literally the sweetest human. Candle. Okay, these are like, we're not going to zoom on them too much. These are poems that I wrote when I was a very small child that my grandfather kept and framed. And yeah, they're just there. Thought I was a child writer. This was my first pair of Mickey ears. My mom kept this. Glass Goblet. Do y'all remember when they sold those at Harry Potter? At McDonald's sold these. T.C. Robertson High School. Painting my daughter did. There's a poem my grandpa wrote. And then I keep a bunch of fake flowers for Instagram pictures. I've got, okay, that is my cap from my undergrad degree that I wore. And then I've got all my Mickey ears. I think there's only one that's missing from up here. But yeah, I go wear those to my bachelorette party. The Cocoa ears I love. All right, we're almost there. These are my like more favorite shelves. So we've got Brando Sando's shelf, which is going to need to expand rather quickly because I still need to buy Era 2 of Mistborn to have in the matching hardbacks. And then that is, Starsight will be another, there's 2 more books that'll be in that series. Obviously, I have Edge Dancer that's not on here that is arriving, and then the 3 Stormlight books. And then the 4th Stormlight book is coming out. So, like, I'm just going to need more Sando shelves. Over here, we have just, like, a random amalgamation of books I really like. So, The Dragon Republic, Crown of Feathers. Heart of Flames I still need to read, but it's really good. Poppy War is on my my desk right now. We've got the 5th season, The Obelisk Gate. Both these are so good. And Sword of Kaigen. Women's War. This book is super underrated. I still need to read the second one. But this book is such an underrated, like, adult fantasy that I feel like more people should read. Vicious, which I really want to read. City We Became, which I adored. Then moving up, we've got more that I need to read. It's my Darker Shade of Magic. Fireborn I picked up because I heard Elliot Brooks, like, raved about it. Gods of Jade and Shadow I'm excited to read because it's Silvio Moreno Garcia, and she also wrote Mexican Gothic, which I want to read. We Hunt the Flame I've heard is really good. Wicked Fox I loved. Girls, Paper, and Fire I loved. And then these are more that I really enjoyed. So, like, Kings of the Wild. Girl the Sea Gave Back I still need to read because I really liked Sky in the Deep. I need to read The Toll because I really liked these. My copy of Supernova's on my desk right now too. The Renegade series. And then finally, we have the Nevernight series that I've never night read because I don't know why I own them all. I want to like them. I want to try them, but I'm like scared that I'm going to hate it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, y'all, I think I missed one. Oh, we missed 2 shelves here. Great, these should be the last 2 shelves. So these are like more random shelves too, like literally just shelves I put things on. So Warcraft and then The Magicians, which I really want to read. I have the first 2 books. Middle Game, I'm really excited for. Fallen Kingdoms, I've heard really good things about, but like haven't read. I haven't read any of these because I have a problem, y'all. And then this shelf is, again, like a random shelf. Like, it has no rhyme, no reason. There's no organization to it. It's just like, here, there's some books on a shelf. I have An Unkindness of Magicians, which I really love. Wolf by Wolf, which I'm excited to read. And then the rest of them is like, oh yeah. Love to Kindness. Really want to read that as I've heard great things about Wolf by Wolf. It's like a alternate history if Germany would not have lost the Second World War. But like these I need to read. I've heard good things about, like Truly Devious, The Savage Song. I know I like Schwab. Kiss of Deception I've heard is like a really good YA, like easy read. Magonia I picked up like super cheap somewhere. But yeah, and now on to the new shelf. The one that I need the most help with, like there's the bottom one's empty. This is all, you get a sneak peek of my haul because these are all my like books that I hauled. They sent me 2 copies of Jade City, by the way. I did not intentionally buy or pay for 2 copies of Jade City, but Amazon sent me 2. So we have 2. Got those. Aww. And then like I've got just extra room. I'm like, okay, like I just put some books there. I've got Malice. And then these, like I've got Name of the Wind, Blade Itself, Spinning Silver. I'm just like, and then I've got random things from Owl Crate. My pens, and then there's like a picture of my husband and me. Oh, we were so young. The creepy clown that was my Nana's. So he stays, even though he's kind of creepy. Like, they're just, I've got my, on this shelf, my, Owl Crate editions with the sprayed edges. So, like, I was gonna, like, put them facing outward, but I don't know. They're really pretty. But, like, that's what that looks like. It's so ugly and boring. So, I don't know what to do. So, these are my not in my office bookshelves. These are my living room. So I've got just like family pictures. But then this, oops, is my like really old Charles Dickens collection. Like they don't have publication dates on the inside, so I don't know when they were published. My dad got these for me like a long time ago. And this one's Sherlock Holmes that I got at a library sale. I'm sure they're not like worth anything, but they're old. These are very old books. And they're pretty, and I like them. My mom got me this, I think when I had my daughter. Or Willow. When I had Willow or Luca, I don't remember. And then this is kind of like my crowning glory, my favorite book. This is Irving Stone, Jack London, Sailor on Horseback. It is the biography. Remember I told you I had another copy. But it's also got some of Jack London's short stories. And that's the cover, and it's very old, and that's my dog, and that is Irving Stone's autograph. This is another one my dad got for me. It also has, I think in the back, somewhere in this book, I have, here it is, newspaper clippings that are relevant to Jack London and his life. And I always was a big Jack London fan. So my dad got me this. Please ignore the barking ass dog who's super annoying. But there's like not any other like books on this bookshelf. It's my living room shelf. I mean, I guess these about the Biltmore house. I used to live in Asheville. And then like this is a really cool cookbook. I have a bunch of cookbooks if you want to do like a cookbook book collection. But it's a cookbook that is like a comic book, but it's like actual recipes. How fun is that? You hear my kids? They're being really, ooh, that was a wedding picture. Me and my husband. That's my mom and me back when glamour shots were a thing. My adorable child who's making noises over there. I also have some like Life magazines that are the Beatles because I'm a very big Beatles fan. I had Beatles music at my wedding. Here's a John Lennon. And then this is like outdoor projects for kids that I will never do because I'm not good at building stuff. But that's all that. We collect die-cast, my stepdad and I. So I have a lot of die-cast. Some call it chaos, we call it family, and then another photo and then an empty shelf, and then that I got at a fair one time. A guy carved it with a chainsaw. And that's it. That's my my living room shelf. So, nothing super exciting. So that, my friends, is my current bookshelf situation. Hopefully that was fun. Like, it is definitely not a prim and polished and proper bookshelf tour like so many other people tend to do, but I'm not really prim and proper and polished. I can't even speak, so there you go. But yeah, I want to get it more organized. So if you have any tips and ideas, anything that's like, oh, you should organize your bookshelf like this, it would be really cool. Like, by genre. But then I can't do the rainbow shelves. I think they're beautiful. I thought about it. I think they're beautiful, but like the idea of separating series bothers me. And like I like my Sando shelf. So like I want to have more than one Sanderson shelf, obviously. But like other than like my Sanderson shelf and like my favorite shelves or whatever, like I don't even know where to put stuff. It's just like, oh, there's a book. We're just putting it up. There ain't no Dewey Decimal, nothing here. Just a mess. Just a girl in her mess and her love of books. All right, well, hopefully you had fun hanging out with me, checking out my little library, half office space. Again, my name is Jessie. Thank you for hanging out with me. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I will see you next time. Bye.